Hey guys, Gerald here again in the studio, and I think this is gonna be the first video for this year, actually, 2021. And a whole bunch of stuff happened, both professionally and personally, so I was a little bit caught with things in life. Um, and I thought I wanted to make a video, and I'm just gonna keep the audio live per se and just talk about a really great artist in person that the art community recently lost. Um, his name is Mike Andrew Nash, and Mike is a 3D concept artist, and he passed away this January this year, 2021. And his family has his parents have put up a long and detailed explanation to what happened. But the short version is it was a medical condition induced by medication that he was taking, which what I understand caused a heart problem, which led to his passing. I wanted to do a little video just talking about his work, how he has affected my work, and how I wish to carry on his teachings, his mindsets, and him as his creative typhoon in general. Um, and so I thought I'll just start with sharing a funny picture about how one day a friend of mine reached out to me on Facebook, and he shared me this little link where, or he just texted me and said Mike Nash is sharing my stuff on his YouTube channel, and Mike, being this wonderful person that he is, kind of just decided to, for whatever reason, feature my art on his YouTube channel. He features a lot of artists, like people that caught his attention, they thought was worth sharing. And I've always, despite being in this industry for the past 11 years now, I've always felt like an outsider in this industry. And I don't think I'm unique in that sense. I think a lot of people tend to feel like they don't belong. And for someone like Mike, who I always viewed as this great, far away, godlike of an artist, to take his time to kind of feature my work, I have to say it was a really good day. And so when I heard about his passing in January through the grapevine, Gavrill Klimov, I believe, was the first person to post up on Facebook, or I was made aware of. And then I began to see all of the comments on the Discord channel, the Mike Andrew Nash Discord channel, which I'm in. Um, and it started to really kind of became this kind of strange, surreal dream that this person who I thought for sure was and I still think he would really change the landscape of how we approach modern design. So anyway, it was there are many other artists who have this wonderful videos that they've done. I'll do my best to link all of the info and all the other relevant videos and people that talk about, and I think people that are actually close friends with him and artists themselves in their own right, who actually do share more. I'm Mike was this person that I always looked up to. His work really influenced my aesthetics and my choices, and I would say it's such a crying shame that we've lost this incredible person. I want to show some of his works now that I thought was really influential. His designs for Horizon Zero Dawn, or his design input in Horizon Zero Dawn, I've always found kind of gave that real bite to the concept of a biomechanical dinosaur. Um, and I've always felt like that his input really solidified that direction for the game. And it's a wonderful IP, and his trademark hyper complexity really made the game work. I've always adored Mike's work because he has such a way with detail. It Detail is something that I've always struggled with because it's so easy to do too much and to overdo it. But at the same time, you know it's something that's necessary to add into your work. And every time I look at Mike's stuff, or Mike's art, he has such a way of placing them, um, that is doesn't overwhelm the image, but it just leaves this really strong impression. And I really do believe that's why his designs are so believable, even though the topics themselves are so out of this world, because he has this acute sense of how to make these hard pieces connect, or all the objects and pieces connect to the point where it seems extremely plausible that it has to be made that way. His This particular police artwork has been featured many times, and it's still one of my favorite pieces from him. There's just a level of understanding of form and detail that I think it's just we're gonna have a hard time trying to find another artist in this industry that can pull off what Mike does. So he still has his YouTube channel. Thankfully, his family, I hope, is keeping his YouTube channel alive. He has a lot of these wonderful videos, and he does talk about his mindsets to design there. He also has a lot of good conversations about mindset, which I do encourage you to check out. Um, and it's Gavrill, a friend of Mike, also has released a couple of 3D models. Two, I believe, so far, to my knowledge. One of them is a security drone, and another one is a capsule, a pod. So here's the model. I've just brought it into Blender to really appreciate the shapes and forms. I have decimated this file, so the file that you're getting from Gavrill's Twitter is a much higher resolution file. But I just decimated it just to make sure that I could play with it in Blender, and just kind of make it just a little bit more accessible for my PC because it is rather heavy for my rig. And it's I did this little turntable, um, and I'll post this up as well just to really celebrate this person's work. And yeah, like it's um, what a strange turn of events. And I'm definitely devastated. I still am. And it always seems sometimes like the greatest one seems to go away the first. So with that being said, yeah, do check out Mike's work. I'm sure if you're a fan of my art and my stuff, he is a major influence in a lot of my mechanical designs and how I approach design, aesthetics, and details. So you'll definitely love his stuff. And let's keep the memory of this great individual alive. I've always said that he passed away so early, but his artworks, I think, are just gonna be forever. And um, I'm glad that in that short period of time, he managed to create all this amazing content. And I was lucky enough to be able to see it and hold on to it and be inspired by it. And I will continue to do so. So, this is my little love letter to Mike. Rest in peace. And for the rest of you listening to this, keep on creating and take care.